In this video, I'm going to teach you how to buy stocks step by step in the simplest way possible. Hi, my name is Chisom, and today we're starting afresh on how to buy stock, a complete beginner's guide. Now, I'm not assuming you have experience in stock investment, and I'm not assuming you know anything about finance. By the end of this video, you will understand 1. What a stock actually is, 2. Where people buy stocks, 3. The exact steps to take to buy your first stock, and 4. The beginner mistakes you must avoid. First, what is a stock? Before you buy anything, you must understand what you're buying. Buying a stock basically means buying ownership, part ownership. When you buy a stock of a company, you're buying a little part of that company. For example, if you buy stocks or shares from a bank, it means you own a little part of that bank. You buy shares from a telecom company like MTN, it means you own a piece of MTN or Airtel. If you buy stocks from, let's say, Apple, Google, it means you own a tiny piece of those companies. That's what buying a stock basically means. You're not gambling, you're not lending money, you're simply becoming a part owner. And that is why stock investments is one of the many ways people build wealth. Now, where are stocks bought from? Stocks are not bought from random websites or directly from people. They are bought from stock markets. A stock market is simply a place where buyers and sellers of stocks meet. For example, in Nigeria, we have the Nigerian Exchange, and in the US, we have the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. But here's the thing that beginners must understand. You can't just walk directly into the stock market to buy. You need a broker, a stock broker. And that basically brings us to what a stockbroker is. A stockbroker is basically a middleman for stocks. Think of it like a real estate agent for stocks, or in this case, a marketplace app for buying stocks. So brokers basically give you access to stock markets without you directly going to these companies to buy them. They execute your buy and sell orders, and they also secure your investments. Like, they basically keep your investments secure within their app, depending on how you're buying. So example of stockbrokers, we have the Nigerian stockbrokers, or investment apps like Bamboo, Chaka, Trove, AfriInvest. There's so many, even PiggyVest. And they make it possible for you to buy stocks without having to send your money directly to these companies, because it's not even possible for you to do that. So they are basically the middlemen that help you buy the stocks you need and keep it secured for you. And this brings us into the step-by-step of how to buy stocks. The most important first step is choosing a broker. Now, before you choose a broker, I need you to check, are they regulated? Is my money secure? Can I fund it easily? Is it beginner friendly? And does it allow fractional investment? What I mean by fractional investment means that, does it allow you to invest as little as, say, 5,000 naira? That's what you must check. No matter what you do, do not rush this first step. You must choose your broker wisely, because that determines the rest of the steps you're going to take. So after you've chosen your broker, your next step is to open and verify your account. So that basically means signing up with your email or phone number, I think both. Provide identification, submit a valid ID, or take a selfie, depending on the kind of verification they require from you, and then you wait to be verified. And this is really normal. It's normal. It's basically for your own security and for fraud prevention. After you've been verified, the next step is to fund your account. You obviously cannot buy stocks without money. Now, depending on the broker, you may be able to fund with Naira. That's why I recommend Bamboo. You can fund with Naira and then convert to USD, depending on the kind of stock you're actually going to buy. One important rule I'm going to give you: never invest money that you're going to need urgently. Because for me, stock investment is long term. So if you know you're going to need emergency fund, do not use it. Wait till you have some spare cash that you're not using and you're not going to need in a week or month, and invest. The next step is to search for the stock you want to buy. So basically in the app, after you funded your account, just use the search bar, search for the company you want to buy or invest in, or the stock symbol. I'll be explaining that in a different video. For example, banks, global companies, ETFs. I'll be explaining that in a different video too. Now, before you buy, click on the stock. You see some details about the stock you're about to buy. So please make sure you read them. It's also a form of research before you buy. So you don't just go into the market blindly. You still see that these companies, these stock brokers that we use, they still give you details about each stock you want to buy. So make sure to read them. The next step is to place your order. Once you selected the stock you want to buy, you confirm the price you want to buy, like the amount you want to invest in that stock, confirm, and the stock will be added to your portfolio. So congratulations, you're now a stock investor. Now, the next part is what happens after you buy a stock. Now, the price will go up or down depending. Don't panic, it's normal. For stock investment, you make money in two ways: price growth and dividend. Price growth is basically the stock appreciating in value. It makes you money. And then dividends is when the company pays you for holding, like owning their stock. So that's also another advantage. Now, finally, beginner's mistake you must avoid. This is very important. Let me save you some money here. 1, don't buy stocks because of hype you're seeing online. Don't do that. 2, don't buy stocks without understanding the company you're about to buy into. 3, avoid panic selling just because the price is dropped a bit. Don't do that. 4, don't invest your rent, school fees, or emergency money. Don't do that. That's not stock investment. You're just wasting your time. And 5, after buying stocks, please refrain from checking the prices every minute. That's not how it works. If you are going to check at least maybe twice a month, once a month, because wealth is built slowly, not emotionally. And now in the next video, I'll be teaching you how to choose good stocks, what beginners should buy first, and how to grow your wealth long term. And as always, follow me, like, share to your friends who you think might be needing this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.